Okay. Okay. Now then. Okay. It's me, Brian. Hello. Oh, you got a different channel? You change them channels like probably more than I change my britches. Okay. Well, good deal, Brian. See my shirt? 1956. I tell people I was just a little squirt then. Yes, sir. Well, we don't want to mention that because Bobby got in trouble for that. So we'll just do it and keep it quiet. But yes, sir. You got a new PC and a new channel. Um, let's see. There's Aaron Willis. Good evening, Aaron Willis. Well, there's a link for the panel. Either one of you or both of you could click on that and come up. If you got a webcam, you're more than welcome. I see 3 people in here. Whoever just came in, you can come in there. I'm doing great, Aaron. That clip you seen of me and Pam, we made that and sent that in, and they put it on the TV. And I was waiting until they put it on the TV, and then I put it on YouTube. We had fun doing it. But every night at 5:15 here, they put a, "Hey, Kevin, what's the weather going to be?" And I told Pam, I said, we need to do that. And we did. She was all dressed up for the occasion and all that, you know how a woman is. But she enjoyed it. We had fun doing it. So, and of course, it was only like, I think, 24 seconds on the TV. And then after they showed our little clip, then he came in right behind it and said, all the way from Lawrenceville, that's a good little community. And, Aaron, are you going to come up? If you got a webcam, there's the link. Click on that and come on up. Just make sure that the screen you're looking at right now, turn that sound off before you click on that. You're getting a pain in the back of my leg for 2 weeks. I'm so sorry about that, Aaron. Okay, well, one of these days, you have supported me. You don't know how much that means to me. You're watching my video and you say, great video or whatever. It really means a lot. Because when you're doing that, you're putting watch time in my piggy bank, And I'm not doing this for the money, but I might as well get something, and have fun doing it. So, and it's a lot easier if somebody's up on the panel that you're talking to instead of just reading the chat. But I can read. So it's me, Brian. You're welcome to come up, man. Like I said, we got 4 people watching. Anybody that wants to, come on up. Yes, you have for a long time, Aaron. I know. There's John. I'm lying. No, I'm not. You see the link there, John, or is it too far up? There's the link. Come on up, my friend. I was on TV, John, today. Me and Pam was standing out there by our yard, and we said, "Hey, Kevin, we're in Lawrenceville. We want to know what's the weather going to be like." Something like that. It says device not connected. I see in the waiting room, but it says device not connected. The mic's not connected. Private chat. It's the computer. Okay. Oh, here he is. There you go. Now, talk so I know.
Hey, yo.
There you go. Hello, Big Steve.
Chris Lover 279? Or Chris Lover 69?
Hello, Wisconsin Greg. When you first come into the chat, can you not see it? The link back, John. Can you not see the link in the chat back further?
Yes, I can see it.
Oh, okay. All right, Big Steve, there's a link. Come on up. Wisconsin Greg. I haven't talked to you on the panel for a long time. There's the link. Come on up. Well, that makes it smaller. There. Maybe that's better. So, what is shaking at your end of the world, John?
Huh?
What's shaking at your end of the world?
Nothing, really.
Big Steve, are you coming up?
He probably gone.
I sent an email to Grizz. Maybe he'll join us. 82, what's that? Oh, football team. Is it football?
I can't even see it through my own camera because of the lighting.
Okay, Big Steve. That's fine, but I just want you to know you're always welcome. I see it. Is it basketball, football? What is it?
Football, NFL.
Okay, cool. Okay, Wisconsin Greg, I'm getting ready to go to work. I can't come up tonight, but I will some other time. Okay, Greg, that's great. I just want you to know that you're more than welcome. You guys fight that out because I'm not a sports person. I don't know anything about them. I think that it's a waste of energy and electricity. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Hey, Big Steve, guess what? The Raiders hasn't improved last season. They're probably going to get worse every year.
Big Steve ate some chili the other day. He had to put his toilet paper in the freezer. Here's Mr. Grizz.
Yeah.
Let's see now. Which
Hey,
one?
Jim. Hey, John.
There. That's better.
Let's see here. I got to kick my volume up a little louder. Oh, it is full volume. I just noticed you were live, Kim. How long have you been on?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Oh,
Correct.
not long at all. Cool. Okay, cool.
I sent you an email.
What's that?
I sent an email with the link, but you got it off here. That's fine. Either way.
Yeah, no, that's how I got it. Was in the email. I mean, it came up. I didn't know when it came up, but I hadn't been around my phone.
Not very long. Okay,
Well,
so
how you doing?
I'm doing good. So
That's good.
you seen that video of me and Pam saying, "Hey Kevin, what's the weather like?" They had that on TV. We was on TV.
You're a star now.
Sure.
What is that, like a trailer for something?
I've always been a star.
Yeah, you've always been a star.
But right before the weather, if you send in a video, they play it. And we sent that in like a week and a half ago.
Cool.
And I kept telling her, I said, we need to get out there and make a video and send that in. Well, she had to have her hair all dolled up before, you know.
Oh,
You know how that is, Deanne.
Yep. Hey, Kim, I got a question to ask you.
You got an answer.
Do you know why they don't let 99%ers swim in the ocean?
99%ers.
Yeah, you know the 99%ers that were doing all that protesting.
Not exactly. Go right ahead and tell me.
Because it takes so long to get the smell out of the tuna fish.
There you go.
that's funny.
There you go.
Hi, Snuggles.
Well, you know,
Of
of course, you don't know the area, but between Indiana and Kentucky,
Yeah.
they built that bridge across the Ohio River. And they was interviewing the people from Kentucky. They said, what do you think about the bridge now that, coming over from Kentucky? Oh, we love it. We can swim over in the shade now.
I like it.
Okay, have
That's a good one, Kim.
you can have it.
I'm sure you've heard. See, we always talk about Kentucky being hicks and hillbillies down there in Kentucky. So that's. I'm sure you've had your share of hillbilly jokes.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm living a hillbilly joke right now.
You bet you. And you're loving every bit of it, aren't you? Living the dream.
What's that?
Living the dream.
Yep. The hillbilly dream, anyway.
Well, I'm not a hillbilly, but I like what I'm doing.
Me too.
Dave, Barnyard Chicken, how are you, Dave? You said on that video it was over your head. Well, me and Pam made that video and we was on TV. I don't know if I said that, if you heard that before. I think you did. But anyhow, we was on TV. And of course I made my own. I took the video and put the beginning and the after, and I waited until they aired it, and then I put it up on YouTube.
I'm having a real hard time hearing, Kim.
Well, I'm talking loud. I'm talking loud.
I'm going to try something.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to try turning my Bluetooth speaker on, and I'm going to try to get it in a location where it won't backfeed for you.
Okay, give it a shot. Yeah, Dave, what we have, they have a weather channel about 60 miles from us, and we put that on there. And we sent that in a week and a half ago, and then they finally put it up. But anyhow, I was tickled to death. I've been watching it every evening at 5:15, and there it was. It was too late to tell anybody to watch it. How's it working now?
It's not yet.
I've got a Bluetooth headset, and this right side speaker does not work. So I got another thing that I've had ordered since the 26th, and I've canceled that and ordered something else from eBay, same thing. And I'm supposed to get it by Friday. Moore's Patch of Heaven Homestead. Hey, well, Amber, can you find the link in the panel? I'm not going to carry you up here. Let me check out Moore's Patch.
Hey, Kim.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to be right back. It's not letting me reload up my Bluetooth, so I'll drop back in here in a second.
Okay. Hello, Moore's Patch. How are you? Amber, are you coming up? I'm doing good, Morse. I hope I'm saying that right. Am I saying it right, John?
Huh?
Is it Moore's Patch? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
Amber,
Above you.
you don't do it that. There you go. You got to click on that link right there. Okay. Glad to have you. Moore's Patch, you're welcome to come up on the panel. I think we can have a total of 6.
Yes, total of 6.
So we got 4.
Okay,
How's
you get
everyone
backfeed.
doing?
It goes. Brr, brr.
Did I hear?
What's making that noise?
This Bluetooth speaker.
Ow! It's giving it's giving my sore head a headache. Woo!
You'll be all right.
Yeah. 3 days ago, I've had a panic attack, side attack, and I fell, hit my head on the rock, almost died. I came real close, cracking my skull wide open, and my head's been hurting ever since. I had to go to the hospital, had to get seizures too, knocked unconscious.
Okay, Dave. Have a good time at the store.
So, Amber, are you going to have to get one of them football helmets to wear?
Oh, that's for you.
What was that?
I said this is for you.
I couldn't hear.
Kim, I don't think that hurt.
I couldn't
Love
hear.
you, Amber.
Turned up.
I love you too, Grizz. Whatever.
No, I'm sorry that happened though, Amber, for real. Of
Okay.
course, I'm going to rag the football helmet though.
You click on that link right there I just put up there, Morris.
Hey, show me that again, Amber. I want to see that again.
Turn it up. I can't hear it.
Yeah. Go a little higher with that. Get a little closer with the camera on that signal.
I can't hear it.
Yeah,
Turn
that-
it up.
Now, take a second. Yeah, it's right
Almost.
there.
A little louder. No,
Oh wow!
turn it down.
I think that'd be a perfect fit.
Wait, Morris, that link right there, click on it, but before you click on it, the page that you got, turn off the speaker.
By the way, Kim, are you getting any? Can you hear my speaker?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is it?
It goes, "Rrr."
Grizz, your speaker sounds like it's on freaking steroids.
You guys are still cutting out on me. So if my speaker's bothering you, I can turn it off.
Turn
Okay,
it off, please.
Okay.
Sounds like a freaking printer malfunctioning.
That's much
I know.
better. My head
I'm
hurts.
sorry, folks. I'm just trying to do what I could do to try to hear. It's really hard to hear either way.
can you read sign language?
There's only one sign language I know.
I didn't say give sign language. Can you read sign language?
I
It's
can
only-
speak sign language. I just can't read it.
Okay. Now
Here's my sign language.
I got a question for you, Grizz. You think them seeds will work for you?
What's that?
You say you got the tomato seeds?
Yeah, I think those tomato seeds will work great.
Okay.
I'm going to try sprouting a couple of them here pretty soon, just a couple of them, and try to grow them through the winter in the house to see what happens. See if I can get some more tomatoes through the winter, and the rest I'll save for next summer. And if I get some tomatoes this winter, then I'll have that many more seeds that I can plant next spring.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen him to ask him what kind they were. But man, they're delicious.
Well, if they're delicious, that's all I need to know. Because these tomatoes that I grew this year, they're almost as bad as buying store-bought tomato. They don't have no flavor at all.
Oh man.
Yeah, they kind of suck. I'm really disappointed in what I was told on them.
The way I like to do them is I just cut them in half and then turn it and cut it again in a quarter. Eat a quarter of it at a time. Now I don't put salt on my fruit. Okay. I don't like it on the tomatoes and I don't like it on watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like it. And of course, you got high blood pressure, you're not supposed to eat salt. So you get enough salt in food anyhow, whether you put it in there or not.
Mm-hmm.
There's one, I have high blood pressure, and there's one type of salt I use, and it really doesn't really bother my high blood pressure that much, and that's pink Himalayan salt. There's something about it. I've done my research. Has a lot of benefits to it.
Okay. Well, I don't use salt. We got sea salt on the table. If something is real bland that we get from the hospital, because they don't put much salt on some things, that's what we'll use is the sea salt. But still, it's still salt.
The only salt I use is peak Himalayan because it's like using real salt without all the bad side effects to it. That's what I love about it.
Morris Patch, are you going to come up? She said, sure. How do I do it? Well, you just click on that link, and then when you come up, I'll accept it.
When
Chris,
you click on that link, make sure that you mute your YouTube first before you click the link. And then when you click the link, you'll scroll down a little bit and you'll have a mic test that you'll do to make sure that your mic is working. And then you can also there's a spot where you can type in your name, like you're seeing my name is a smiley face with my two fingers going like this. Amber's name is Baker Case. You can type whatever name you want on in there and then click continue and you'll be brought up.
Yep. It's not too tough. I don't like the small pictures.
It is really simple. I'm actually starting to like this better and better. I'm starting to like it more than YouTube. I mean, Google Hangouts, I mean.
Well, you don't have any choice.
That's the only thing that I don't like about it is I don't have the choice.
You don't have any choice.
Nope.
You're being forced.
Yep.
That's right.
Hey, at least we can put our names any way we damn well please. That's a huge plus.
Well, sure.
But by the way, Kim, on your screen, I don't have it on my screen, but on your screen, you do have the option of screen share, just like on Hangouts.
Oh,
But where it's at, where your screen share is at, is you'll go into settings. Down underneath your window of the pictures down there, there's that gearbox with the settings, and you'll go in there and you'll find it there. Wow, I'm really staticky here.
Amber turned the fan on.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought she was farting.
I'm
Oh,
saying
now
out of it.
I'm trying to unmute it. Now unmute it, Amber. There.
I'm sorry that you had to hear the fan noise. I had to move my head for a minute.
Okay. Now, Grizz, she's done doing that. If I click on the settings, what was you telling me about it?
If you go into settings down there, I'm going off memory. I'm trying to remember, but if you go down in memory into the settings in that little gearbox, there's a deal on there for screen share.
Well, yeah, it's right beside there.
Inside the
Okay.
settings, you adjust your camera, your resolution, and the mic.
Right. Okay, so you people can't screen share?
I can.
No, we can't. You're the only one that can screen share here on your channel. We can't do it.
John said he can.
But he has a featurette on it. He's got to click on me.
Okay, I have to do something to help you do it?
You have to click the screen on him, apparently.
Okay.
But maybe it's because I'm not on desktop version. I just click the link. I switch over to desktop because maybe I would be able to screen share if I switched over to desktop.
Okay. John, how do I? Okay.
Hold on, let me
I got to figure out how to get it on you. Now
I
that's
haven't started screen sharing yet.
okay. How do I click it on you?
I think you got to click on. I'm not sure, Kim, but try this. The first on down on the window, they show the different options how to display the screen, and the first one is a big window box. I think you got to click on that, and then you got to click on the little window inside of his window underneath.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wait a minute. I got you. Now, if I, okay, click on the little one. Okay.
There, you did it.
All right. So now, John,
I checked
can you
it.
screen share?
It wasn't ready. If I had my gas stove, I've been cooked a lot quicker.
Okay.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, you're screen sharing, but you got two windows open.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's screen sharing.
No, it stopped.
Cool, John. You just taught me something new. I didn't think that anybody else could screen share, but the owner.
Only thing it's not screen sharing is on mobile.
Okay. So now I clicked on them two. There, I clicked on.
Oh no, there's John's head. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm learning, Amber.
Huh?
I'm experimenting. I'm
I
trying to
see that.
get
I
this
see that.
out. Okay. Okay, you guys like that one? Seemed like
Which one is it?
the second one from the right.
Hey, fat boy.
Hey, fat boy.
Just a second. I'll be right back.
Hey, fat boy. Hey, fat boy. Even though I can't see chat, but I know you're there.
Yeah, he's here. He went to town. He got you something, Amber. Let me show
What
you. It looked like this one.
Well, I went to town and got him one too.
Yeah, but his is straight up and down like this. Yours is like that.
Mine's sideways.
That don't count. You got to turn it up or you can't hear it. There you go.
That's for you, fat boy.
That boy, you gonna come up, just talk. No camera, just sound. There's the link.
Hey, fat boy, don't be a chicken shit. Get your ass on the panel and talk with the rest of us good people.
Yep, that's an invitation. You can't see chat, Amber?
No, cause I'm on a phone. But next month I'm supposed to be getting a cheap used laptop, so I should be able to see chat then.
Yeah, I know, fat boy, what you was talking about.
What did fat boy say?
No, her finger.
You don't see chat, so you can't.
I like to know what fat boy's saying.
Oh no. You don't mean that, fat boy.
What the
Really?
What the frick is fat boy saying?
Oh my God, fat boy.
John, what is Fat Boy saying?
I didn't think that she would ever do that. Are you serious? Oh my
Kim,
God.
Kim, I'm gonna come through that screen, that computer screen, and whoop
What?
your butt.
I'm telling you, it's rolling. It's rolling like catch a breeze off of that chat, all the stuff he's writing. Are you serious, Fat Boy?
John, what is he really saying?
He's saying, Amber, is that an invitation? And follow up, no, her finger. He's saying LOL and said, yep.
Yeah, and whatever. All that other stuff that you done, Amber, I never knew that.
Well, that's for you, Fat Boy.
Are you serious, Fat Boy? She did that?
John, what is he really saying?
He's
Tell
asking
me.
if that was an invitation, what you did.
I don't know. Maybe or maybe not. You gotta guess, Fat Boy. I'm having fun.
I don't believe she did that much.
John, what is he really saying? I know Kim is BSing me right now. What is Fat Boy saying?
I don't know.
How many? One night? Oh my God. Amber.
Kim, if you don't stop, I wish I could virtually go through that key
Hey,
train
I'm
and
the
spank
host.
you.
I can boot you.
You gotta keep me out of this.
I'm gonna get you with a wet noodle, Kim. Watch and see. I'm gonna whoop you.
Well, you're too far away.
I wish I could whoop you with a wet noodle.
Well, it ain't gonna happen. Fat Boy's the one that said all that stuff.
Hey, Grizz, you're missing the show. Fat Boy driving me nuts.
What's that about Fat Boy?
Fat Boy driving me nuts.
Hey, here you go, Amber. Just listen to me really closely. Is Fat Boy still in the chat, first of all?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I guess I would have to be since he's still in chat, I got to be very secretive about this. And so, Fat Boy, plug your ears. Amber, this morning, Fat Boy told me a really good secret that you can hold over him. Fat Boy told me that he fathered Big Steve ENT. So if he gives you a big time, you hold that over him.
I sure will.
So what's so bad about that?
Because they're both arguing over who's better looking.
Well, there you go.
If anybody's a good looking one up here, it's me. Hitting a couple of.
And Fat Boy, you better not deny it too, because I heard you. And if y'all don't believe me, you can ask Missy D. She'll tell you too.
Well, they're both in here now, Grizz. Big Steve and Fat Boy.
Well, don't you believe a word that Missy D says that was said in chat, because she'll lie about it too.
Big Steve said, if Fat Boy was my dad, I would put my face on a milk carton.
Hey guys, I got to get going. I got to check on dinner. I'll come back.
Dinner.
Okay, Amber. Big Steve, if Tony was your dad, I think Tony would have said, nope, I'm not reporting him missing. God, I love those two guys. You know, Kim, what would really be cool, would really be fun to do, is have a good fire going on out here, and get Tony and I'm sorry, Fat Boy. I would get Fat Boy and Big Steve here. Get the three of us around the campfire. I tell you what, I'll bet you we could really cut up. Get you two here, Kim, because you would be rolling over with laughter by the time the fire went out.
Probably. Big Steve made a comment on my video I made. He said I was on TV once as a troubled teen. You probably was, Big Steve.
He was on Scared Straight.
Dingle Prime, how are you tonight? Thank you for coming in to our live stream. We're having fun, Dingle Prime. Well, now how do you know that, Steve? Did you lay them side by side?
What did Steve say? I can't read chat here.
Well, I can't repeat that.
Ah, okay. I know what it is now. I won't say it.
I said, did you lay them side by side? Okay, Dingle Prime's been busy the past month. Well, I've not been that busy, but in the afternoon, Pam has her stories on, and I can't hardly do a live stream because of TV, you know. So like right now, she's in the bedroom. You can't hear it from here.
They're talking about the chicken pecker. If we cannot say that the actual one. I'll solve this right now.
Hey Kim, will you ask Fat Boy a question for me?
Well, he can hear you.
Okay, well then you give me his answer. Well,
Okay.
when he says it, Fat Boy, what I want to know from you is if you really did father Big Steve, and that is a big if. Oh God, we know how big an if that would be. Be bigger than the screen. But anyway, if you did father Big Steve, I have to ask you, Fat Boy, why didn't you flush?
There you go. He hadn't said nothing yet. He's thinking.
Yeah, the bugs flying around my head. Little skeeters.
No comment.
We're waiting on you, Fat Boy.
Oh, he's probably in a private PM and not even listening with Missy D.
Dingle Prime, that is Grizz 270 at the bottom of the panel. He lives in Oregon.
Probably.
Dingle Prime was wanting to know.
Yeah, I'm just a nobody. I'm just on up here to keep Kim company.
Probably Big Steve and Fatboy don't have a comment after what I just said.
No, they don't comment after what Grizz said either. Oh, here
Maybe they're pissed off at me now for
Okay,
exposing
let
everything.
me read this, Grizz. That's all right, John. Your glasses, you have no trouble finding them. That's all he said.
You might need a magnifying glass to look deeper.
Oh. But Fat Boy, you didn't answer Grizz's question.
Yeah, bad boy, answer my question. Why did you flush if you fathered him?
Oh, okay. So Dingo Prime, are you Aaron Willis? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, but the binoculars that you're wearing is stronger than a magnifying glass.
Oh, they're not stronger. They're weak. They're cheap.
You're still not answering Grizz's question.
He's trying to change the subject.
Yeah, don't you go making fun of my nephew's glasses there, dude. I
Okay,
would answer the question.
so Dingo Prime, you're in Georgia. Cool. He says, I never fathered him. That's what he
Oh,
said.
Tony, don't you lie. You told me you fathered him and he had blood streaks down both sides of him. Like a red racer. Come on, fat boy. Spit it out. Tell the truth. And Chrissy, you can back me up here. Don't lie for him.
Grizz, a while ago, I had Amber going because she couldn't read chat. And I say, are you serious, Fat Boy? She did what? And what's he saying? Oh, I can't tell you that. You know, we had her go. But if I did, I would not flush him for all human life.
I wish I had been there for that Amber ordeal.
Yeah, I had her going. And then she
Fat boy, that was horrible for you to say that stuff.
John, or she would keep asking John, what's Fat Boy saying? He wouldn't go along with me. He'd tell her exactly what he was saying. I had her going.
Oh man.
So on the phone, you don't have enough room to put the chat in there, huh?
Oh, I could, but my earlier today my download speed was doing pretty good, but now it's slowed back down again for whatever reason. My download speed is. So what I can bring up the chat, but what happens is I have to shut down my camera. You know, so you just hear me on mic, and then I can bring up YouTube chat and read the chat. But if I try to download, but then it's still trying to download y'all's picture plus the chat, and it overloads my phone.
Yeah.
Or my internet, rather.
Well, I'm too poor to have a phone, so I had to buy this cheap laptop or a desktop.
Well, see, I'm too poor to have any other kind of internet out here.
Yeah, I understand that.
But no, for real though, Kim, here a couple of days ago, I did talk to him down at T-Mobile, and I had two different guys tell me the same story. They told me that this phone that I have right now is outdated, and when I bought the phone, the tower owner over here only had four ports of outgoing for internet access, and now they've upgraded to where they have 5 ports. Basically, I mean, it's not called ports or anything. I'm just using that as terminology here. But now they've upgraded and they have an extra port of transmitting the internet data. And what they're saying is my phone is not capable of receiving that extra port. And if I upgrade to a new phone, then I'll get that much more data out of it. Quite a bit more data out of it. And the phone that I'm getting, I went ahead and ordered one. It was just a cheap phone. It's only $175, but it still has the updated ports where it gets all the ports on it. So my internet next week, not this week, my internet next week should be better. If it's not, I'm sending the phone back.
Okay.
And I'm going to be switching. I'll still keep this phone here, but I am going to end up adding another line. I'm going to get a Verizon phone service, because with them, their internet is out here really exceptional.
That Wi-Fi in that Cadillac, what did I tell you it was? Verizon, wasn't it? But anyhow, it wouldn't work up there at your house.
No, it wasn't Verizon that you had. What was that?
I don't remember. You're talking to an old person. I'm older than you.
I don't remember if you had Sprint or AT&T. I don't remember who you had.
It might have been AT&T. I really don't know.
I think it was AT&T, and we don't have AT&T service out here.
But see, the thing of it is, the only way I could have used it, I'd had to been within 15 foot of the car, and the car would have to be running. Because, you can push the button to start the car without your foot on the brake, and it'll go
Right.
to accessory. But as soon as you open the door, it shuts it off.
I would have disarmed that door.
Well, it wouldn't last very long, see,
Yeah.
because the accessory turns off after a little bit of time.
Yep.
But it was okay because I bought that just for the trip. And when I come back, I told them to turn it off. They said, well, you haven't even used your free trial yet. Okay, well, I don't want it. I don't need it now. So they turned around and refunded me the $25 back.
Oh, cool. That was a good deal.
Well, it was okay. I didn't care. We used it one time. Pam got on the laptop and she was talking to this one guy that was going to go see before we got to your house. Well, when we got a hold of him, he said that he had cancer, and they did surgery and removed one of his testicles. So he said he was pretty much stuck on the couch. So we didn't get to see him.
Oh, man. Speaking of that, Kim, I tell you what, the doctor gave me a scare the other day. They told me I had testicle cancer in one of my testicles.
Now, is this a joke?
Nope, no joke at all. They told me they wanted to remove it. And I said I didn't want to lose 25 pounds that way.
Oh, okay. That was a joke. Okay.
No, I'd never joke about stuff like that.
I was hoping you didn't have cancer.
No, I don't. No, I'm a fit horse here.
Well, we got six
So,
people. Anybody can
so,
come
so,
up.
so, Kim, have you got since you made that since you was on TV? Have you gotten any fan mail yet?
Just from you guys.
Just from us, huh? Well, we're your biggest fans.
There you go.
It's too bad they wouldn't have in that little clip that they played. It's too bad that you couldn't have put a YouTube emblem with your name, Kim. You know, Kim Pie, yet on YouTube. It's too bad they wouldn't play it that way.
Oh, when I put it on YouTube?
Yeah, it'd be a good way to promote your channel.
Oh, okay. Well, you seen my shirt, didn't you?
What's that?
You seen my shirt I had on. It had my name on it.
Oh, I didn't notice that, Kim. I'll have to go back and look again.
Yeah, okay, now this shirt says 1956, but the shirt that I had on says Kim 5 produced or is like making liquor 63, which I will be 63 in Lawrenceville, Illinois.
You should have put a YouTube emblem on there or something.
Well, I couldn't do that whenever I got the shirt. The only thing I could do is put my name, my age, and the location. All the
Okay.
all the other is the way they have it. Hello, water bug.
Hey, if you ever see somebody come in on your channel by the name of Noodles, what was that? Noodles something or other. Tell him I got his number.
Okay.
And you'll probably want to block him, by the way, after you tell him I got his number.
Oh, is he a troll?
Well, you know the deal that's going down on Bobby McNuck's channel.
No.
You haven't seen the whole deal where
Where
where he had the SWAT team come on out there, and he's been having the people calling in and different stuff. He's been having a lot of drama on his channel.
Okay, I know that.
Well, I narrowed it down, and I'm not going to get into it, but I mean, Bobby McNutt's been saying that he's trying to turn it into the police and the FBI and this and that. I think that they're just giggling at him. But I had a little chat with Noodles on his video today, and I was able to lock down a few things. And Noodles is the guy that's been harassing him.
Ah.
And I'm not saying any more.
Okay.
Because other people start saying that, hey, if you're doing this stuff, you're a troll.
Yeah.
And we all know that lovable me would never troll nobody.
Okay, let me read this. Uh-oh. Grizz fell out. So Dingo Prime, a teacher in my area, recently got fired for being cross-eyed. They said she kept control of her pupils. Oh, I got it. That's pretty good, Dingo Prime. There you are, back again.
And there's why I need to get my internet boosted, get a better phone or something.
Well, my sister told me about this because I have a flip phone, and she said that if it wasn't a 4G phone, it wouldn't work after a certain date. Well, that's not right. I called Consumer Cellular, which is my provider, just like Verizon, and asked him about it. And he said, "You're fine now. If that does come to, all we need to do is send you a different SIM card." Cool.
Well, do they have 3G, they have 4G, and they have 5G. Now, in my area, 5G internet is not available. I have 4G internet here, but 3G internet works just fine here. So no, the 3G internet is not going. 3G internet will not be going away for a long time. That's more or less we're doing. If you want to check your emails, you want to surf the web or whatever, it's not for watching videos and uploading and all that stuff. It won't handle that kind of data. But 3G is not going away for a long time.
Okay. Well, she was talking about the flip phone wouldn't work unless it was 4G. And the guy told me, he said, that's not right. He said, all we'll have to do when that does come into effect, which is not going to happen for a long time, we just send you a different SIM card. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that part's just a different SIM card. But the difference is with your phones, the newer phones have more, can receive more bandwidth. I mean, look at it this way, like tunnel vision. Here's 3G, here's 4G, and here's 5G. Okay. Well, and inside of each one of those, inside of 3G, you have a bandwidth of this to this. 4G, you have a bandwidth from this to this. In a 5G, you'll have a bandwidth from this to this. It all depends on what your phone can accept.
All I need my phone for is to talk on it. I don't send pictures. I can't do anything like you're doing on your phone. I don't want that. I got a computer.
But you don't even need 3G to talk on your phone on the phone.
There you go.
You don't even need internet to talk on your phone. However, maybe what they're talking about is, I know that when I get in an area where there's no T-Mobile service, I can't receive or place calls. But if I turn on my Wi-Fi, and if I can access somebody's Wi-Fi, if I'm at a friend's house or if I'm at Safeway or Walmart or wherever I might be, if I can access their Wi-Fi, even though I might not have T-Mobile service there, I can still place the call through T-Mobile through the Wi-Fi. And that would be the difference what we're talking about. Doesn't mean your phone won't work. It just means you might have less locations where it will work at if you don't have a Wi-Fi signal with internet.
Okay, wait a minute. Waterbug says, ask Grizz, is the greenhouse due? I don't
Ask
know.
Grizz what?
Is the greenhouse due? I think he means done. Well, no, it's not done.
Oh, no. Nope, it's not done, and I'm not going to reveal where I'm at with it right now. I'm in the process of making another video. It won't be done actually until the end of the summer. And actually, at the end of the summer, it won't really be done, but it will be usable. But my stamina does not allow me to complete everything that I want to do in a time frame that is normal for other people. But no, I should have been done with it weeks ago. My stamina holds me up, but it's a slow process. But it's getting there.
Boy, you made that header strong and stout.
Yeah, that header is a 3-piece deal, and then there's going to be more video. That my next video will show kind of more of a detail on that, the reason why I did it that way, and how it gets its strength. My next video will show more of when I install the Raptors. I'll be getting more into detail of what's involved there.
Waterbug says that he's just checking. And then
Just checking. Yep.
and Big
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about any Waterbug's questions. He's a good follower.
Big Steve says, AKA he's lazy.
Well, you know what? Coming from Steve, I don't mind that because I think he understands what lazy's all about.
There you go.
Love you, bro.
Well, are you going to set your Raptors on top of that beam?
No,
Or
no, they will be buttoning it. They'll be buttoning it up to the beam.
Okay. Well, Grizz,
Yeah, and
the other side won't provide any strength, will it?
pardon?
Okay, you're going to butt it up against that header.
Right?
You're going to get the strength of holding it on one side.
You'll have to see how it all ties together and how it works.
You make the video.
Because
I'll watch it.
that last board that you saw me put on there,
Yeah.
it comes off and it gets cut up, and it's hard for me to I'm not, I was a substitute for a couple of classes in a high school woodshop work class. Years ago, I was asked to substitute. I said, no, I don't know enough. And the guy says, dude, he says, I've worked with you. And this guy was a school teacher. He's taught shop class, and he worked for me while he was going through school. He says, Stan, he says, you'll do just fine teaching shop class for the high school. He says, you know so much. You got so much to teach. And I said, no, I'm not a teacher type. I cannot teach. And I mean this for real, folks. I cannot teach. There's so much that I know, but I can't teach. I don't have the vocabulary for teaching. I can only show people what I'm doing. And it's up to them how knowledgeable, how much they can accept the knowledge. And some people do really good and other people don't do quite as good. But that's the problem that I have with me making videos. And this is why I don't do videos teaching how somebody does something. I just show you what I'm doing because I can't describe. I don't have the vocabulary to tell what I'm doing.
Okay, now, Grizz, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but you said something about substitute. You reminded me of a joke. These children came to the door and a little boy come out. He said, is your mommy home? No, she's down at the whorehouse. Oh, is she a prostitute? No, she's a substitute. She only works on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Did you get that?
No, I didn't. She's a substitute.
She only works on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did get it. It took me a minute. She's at the courthouse because they're working on the weekend.
Yeah, Steve liked it.
Now, I got one for you, Tim.
All right.
Let's see if I can remember how this goes. Hillary Clinton is in school taking questions and answers from a bunch of third graders. And Hillary Clinton asked the class, okay, does anybody have a question? And Larry, he raises his hand. Oh, I got a question. And Hillary Clinton says, okay, what's your question and who are you? And he says, my name is Larry. And I want to know, is it true that you were involved, that your husband was involved in a child trafficking ring and stuff? And what happened with White House, or with White, you know what deal I was talking about, the deal with the political deal there anyway with the banking. And just then the bell rings. And all the kids jump up and run out of the class. It's recess time. They all run on out. 20 minutes later, the bell rings again. And all the kids come on in. And they all gather on up, and Hillary comes back on up there. Says, okay. Now that we got interrupted with that, we want to know if any of you kids have any questions. And Johnny, he raises his hand. He says, oh, I got a question. And Hillary says, okay, Johnny, or kid, what's your name? He says, my name's Johnny. And my question is, are you going to answer Larry's questions? And where is Larry now?
I guess I missed something.
Well, you do know that the Clintons were accused of supposedly
Getting rid of
offing a lot of people that were in controversy with them.
there you go. That's what I was thinking. Okay, Dingle Prime. My wife got mad that I didn't have a good sense of directions. So I packed up my stuff and right. I don't get it. So I packed up my stuff and right. Explain it, Dingo.
I don't get it. I think he was saying I packed up my stuff and left.
Okay, that's what he's saying. Instead of left, I right. So instead of him saying I packed up my stuff and left, he said I packed up my stuff and right. Miss Pam, you want to say hi to Grizz?
Oh, hi, Grizz.
Hi, Miss Pam.
How you doing?
I miss your hug.
Here's one for you. Oh, I'm going back to bed.
Good night, Miss Pam.
Good night.
That's pretty good, Dingo.
Well, Kim,
Yes.
on days that you might be going live, give me a call and say, hey, I might be going live this afternoon or this evening, so I'll know to be watching closer to see when you're going. Because I've noticed lots of times that I missed when I could have gotten to live stream, but I don't have alerts turned on.
Okay. Well, see, I
But
missed too. Okay, see, I don't know when I'm going to go live because I have spent the biggest part of the day with this guy that I help, and he don't have a clue what the heck he's doing. And he came to the house and he said his phone didn't work. I said, well, where's your card at so we can get it charged so we can get it back on service? Well, he spent all day thinking that this woman took his money card that he gets his money on. Okay, now he only gets $404. Okay. So he brought it, and I had his phone charging here because he don't have any electric at his house. See?
Uh-huh.
Well, he got his money on August the 7th, the 2nd, the August the 2nd. Okay. Well, I called his card and he had $7.30 on it left.
Oh, wow.
And this is the 12th. Did he spend it in 12 days or 10 days? No, he spent it in 1 day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, 400 is not a whole lot of money, but all in 1 day?
Yeah.
Was he paying his bills or what?
Well, I don't know. I knew that $203, he said, he paid off his bar tab with that or paid on it.
Okay.
So I had it on speakerphone and I was writing down all the charges, and they was all on the 2nd. And he finally got his card back and he run straight to the liquor store and bought a pint of liquor. And he sat right there at my table, or me and Pam's table, and drank half of that while I was trying to figure out where his money was at. I said, right there went $8.50 right there. So he's got $7.30 left until the 2nd of September. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't have it to give him.
No. No, I mean, it's nice to be able to help a person out when you can, but there's also, even if you had the money to give them, there also comes the point when you're just enabling their own demise.
So he's got a house over here, and I'm sure he's not paying taxes on it. He has no electric, no gas, and no water. They've shut it all off. So he's going over to this house that's hotter than heck. Okay, he said the heat don't bother him. Okay, and he just sleeps on a couch over there in the pure dark.
Well, at least he has a house. He has a shelter. I mean, when I was down in the South, half the time I was homeless.
Well,
but that's neither here. That's neither here nor there.
But he's not going to have it very long if he don't pay the taxes.
But you know what? He's. I hate to say this, but some people have to be drugged all the way down before they can be pulled back up.
But he's to the point you can't bring him up. But anyhow, I wrote all these charges down. And then when I got done, I added them all up. And they come up to $414. How he spent more than he made, I don't know.
I do know that here in Oregon, Kim, the way that they operated here is if a person on Social Security welfare or SSI is deemed to not be financially responsible for their money, and it doesn't matter what age, there can be an appointee that represents their money, that manages their money. And the amount of money that they receive for their own personal spending allowance is like 10, maybe 20% of what they receive. And so see, what I'm getting at is, if you was that appointee, that you would take his monthly check and you'd give him 20%, let's say 20% out of his check, you would give it to him 5% per week. You know, for 4 weeks out of the year, he would get his, or out of the month, he would get his allotment each week out of there. Is how that would be managed, and the rest of that money you pay their bills with.
But-
And it sounds to me like he's needing something like that, somebody to manage his money with,
Yeah.
and say, okay, this is your allotment. And on the same token of going along with that, he's not qualified to even take out a loan or anything. If he takes out a loan, then you can contact the person. If he buys a car, you could contact the manufacturer, whoever sold him the car, and say, hey, you know what? Under law, he is not obligated to pay that. So it's up to you. You sold him that car without doing the research, and it's up to you to go repossess that car, because he doesn't have to pay you a dime. So if you want that car, you have to repossess it yourself. We're not paying anything for it.
Well, he doesn't have any driver's license because he's had DUIs. And any money he gets hold of, he goes straight to the liquor store.
Okay, well, regardless, it doesn't matter where he spends his money at. What I'm saying is, if he spends more than what he's allotted to, he's not entitled to have to. Nobody can collect on him because it's not a lawful debt.
Well, see, the thing of it is, I have no idea about his electric bill, but they shut his water bill off because he had a leak, and he agreed to pay $100 a month on his water bill. Well, he don't have any water, and he hasn't been paying $100. You follow? So this guy, he helped him, and he footed the bill, and this guy's that I'm talking about, his son helped him put the water line in. They had to go over 100 feet from the meter to his house. Now, why they took it across somebody else's lot, they did.
Oh man, I hope they got an easement.
Well, that's the way it was put in way back when, you know. Okay, Dingle Prime, no, you can't teach him nothing. I sat there tonight and I figured it all up, and he's trying to say that this woman stole the money from him. I said, Ken, you did it yourself. You spent all these transactions, and he's thinking that there should be money on there. Well, you spent it. And she had a hold of his card trying to do what you're saying so that he wouldn't drink it all up. And as soon as he got it, he run right down to the liquor store and got a bottle of whiskey.
Well, when it's a court-appointed deal, it's kind of like with my daughter. That's what I had her on initially. The money went into my checking account that was designated for her. And my daughter had no control over that money. She could not take any of it. I have since then, a few years back, I switched it over and said, hey, you know what? She's responsible enough to manage her own money. But during that time, when I was my daughter's representee on her finances, if she had gone down to a furniture store and said, hey, I want to buy a couch, without me being there, she could have gone and bought a couch on credit and stuff like that. I could have gone back and said, hey, you know what? No, she didn't know what she was getting into, and you guys should have checked it on out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand. But that's not really the right way to do it.
Or it sounds to me like with this guy here, this is the only way to do it with him, because he's not financially responsible with his money, and it sounds like there's a disability involved.
Yeah, I told him, I said, Ken, you got paid on the 2nd, and you went and drawed it all out immediately. And $203 went on his bill, on his bar tab. He didn't pay it all. He just paid that amount on his bar tab.
Well, I don't feel bad if the bar gets screwed over on the whole deal. I don't feel bad for them. You know,
Well,
he shouldn't be.
It's a guy he used to work with or for. So, you know.
Well, so the guy, that's even more of a reason, because the guy should know him.
He does. He does.
You know, let the bar say, hey, you know what? I know you. You're a friend of mine. If you want some beer down here or whatever you want to drink down here, hey, you can mop my floors. You can earn a few drinks down here. That's fine and dandy. But I mean to take advantage of the situation, I don't feel sorry for the bar.
No. Well, he needs a lot of prayer, Dingo Prime. Dingo Prime.
Well, I have a saying about prayers too. Prayers don't always work. You know, I mean, there's some things that prayers just can't help.
You got to help yourself.
Yep. And it even goes even deeper than that. There's some people that can't help themselves.
No. And he's always got a scheme up his sleeve, you know.
Well, there's a tattletale right there. If he's got a scheme, then he knows better.
Yeah. Well, he's on Social Security, and see, I don't know if it's SSI or whatever, but he had it in his head that he could go to a lawyer and get on disability and get more money. Okay, so we went over to a lawyer, and I went in and sat in on the conversation. And I don't remember exactly all of it now, but I knew it at the time. He said, well, when's the last day that you worked? And he told him. He said, well, did you have something that caused your disability before that? Well, no, not really. Anything after you quit that you're insured, if you get disabled after that, it don't work for disability. You've got to have a problem to be disabled before you quit work.
Okay, now there's two things on that there. There's two things on that, Kim. To qualify for disability, there's two factors on that. There's SSDI and there's SSI. You don't have to have any work history, nothing, whether it's before or after work, you qualify for SSI. And that is a flat fund. That is a welfare program, okay, that one does not work for, and it has nothing to do with work. Then there's SSDI. In order to qualify for SSDI, you have had to work to qualify for that. So if he when he quit work, and then he went on some type of disability, which that he's getting $400 a month. Is this the retirement? How old is the guy, first of all?
Okay, he's 64. But
64. And how long has he been getting Social Security?
well, I guess when he turned 62.
Okay, so he went on retirement. He's on retirement. He's not on disability at all.
Right.
Okay. So he was not disabled at all upon retirement. He went on retirement and found out that, hey, you know what, with disability, I can get more. But yeah, he has to have something that shows he was disabled. He was working underneath the table all these years if all he's getting is $400 a year. Or he had a hell of a lot of tax write-offs like I had there were a hell of a lot of medical bills.
He worked for cash, so he wasn't paying into Social Security. See,
Right.
that's what'll get my
And
little, my little pissy job that I had. I didn't realize at the time, but I was working steady 50-hour week every day. Every week, I worked 50 hours a week for 40 years. And it added up my disability. So my disability was before I quit working.
right.
I had four doctors working with me, see. So I did good. And my age and my work record, it all went into account. And now I'm drawing, okay, no, that's not right. I've got Medicare that helps on my bills. Now I have to pay that out of my check, but it's worth every penny of it.
See, this is where I say that I've been saying this for years to a lot of people, okay, over the years, because I've known a lot of people that insist on working and employers that insist on paying any opportunity that they can underneath the table. In my younger years, when I wasn't self-employed, working for other people, I knew better. I had employers that wanted to pay me to work on weekends for cash money. And they only wanted to pay me, they said I was making back then $12 an hour. And by the way, back in the 80s, $12 an hour was really good money. Okay. I mean, really good money for a carpenter. But back in the 80s, I had them saying, hey, we'll pay you $14 an hour cash money to come on in. But if you do the math, $14, $15, $16 an hour on $12 an hour wages isn't much. When you consider all the factors involved, your employer has to pay half of your Medicare fee. Your Medicare is 3.2%. Your share is 1.45%. The employer has to pay 1.45%. Your Social Security is 6.2%. The employer pays 6.2%. So there's another 6.2%. Then there's unemployment. You have your state and federal unemployment, which was 3% and 6% here in our state. And the employee did not pay any part of that. By the time it's said and done, when you work for cash, you're saving the employer about 40 to 45% of the money. So when you work for cash, you better ask for more than 40 or 45% raise involved. And even then, you're not breaking even because you're still losing.
Well, see, where I would make my money, anything over 40 was time and a half. So that's how I survived. And when I started,
in my particular case, I had a hell of a lot of medical bills that I had a lot of write-offs over the years, and that lowered my income. And that's what, and I kind of regret the fact that I didn't place the burden on my daughter, on the taxpayers, because I very much could have. I mean, had her, I could have gotten the government involved, and they would have paid for a lot of her doctor's bills. But in the same token, she was my daughter, so I paid her bills, and that lowered my wages substantially. Like 3/4 of my money was going into her bills, and so of course that lowers my income. That lowers how much I'm paying into Social Security and all that stuff. And you know what? It's a hell of a deal to go through.
Yeah. Now,
but you know what? The bottom line is those were my choices that I made.
Right.
And I'm doing good. I have no regrets.
Now, when I was there visiting you, and don't quote any number, But we were talking about the taxes. Go ahead and answer.
Hold on 1 second here, okay? Just a second.
Okay, Grizz will be back. So, Waterbug. Yes, Ann is my sister. So, I don't know why the question came up. She wasn't in the chat tonight. It's hard to talk and keep up with the chat. If anybody wants to come up on the channel, I'm going to try to get 2 hours in. Okay. It says I got 3 people watching, and Grizz is one of them. I'll be right back.
Okay, Kim, I'm back whenever you are. Sorry, folks, I can't read text. But you can look at my pretty face. Hey, this is a pretty, beautiful aroma that I'm giving. Aurora, not aroma. Ooh, the aroma's got to be horrible here. There he is. Okay, sorry about that, Kim.
Not a problem. Hey, there's Ron and Mach 1. Howdy,
Hey,
guys.
Ron and Mach 1.
I had to go get rid of some water and get some water.
Okay, now, what were you saying before? I had to step away.
Well, what I was trying to tell you, and I don't know how your property taxes work there, but since I'm on disability, they gave me a reduction of my property tax. So you need to check into that. If you're on,
I've been trying to find that on out, and I haven't been able to find out anything yet. This winter I'm going to dive into it deeper when I got more time.
well, you can get the paperwork off the line. Of course, you don't have a printer. But I caught wind of this, and I went on my site and printed off the papers to prove that I was on disability. and took it up here to the treasurer, and they said, "Well, give us a little bit," and they cut me a check because I had already paid my taxes. She said, "We can't do anything about years before, but this year we can send you a check." I said, "Awesome." So I don't know how much before, but this year we can send you a check. I said, "Awesome." You got to mute your YouTube page, Waterbug.
Is that Waterbug?
Yep, Waterbug. I muted you because you got to mute your YouTube part.
Like him.
Waterbug.
Waterbug?
Yeah.
Yep, Waterbug. Okay.
Good to see you, Waterbug. I've never seen you before.
I had never seen him either. The page you was looking at before you clicked on that link, open that back up and mute that at the bottom. You understand, Waterbug? Let's see if you got it figured out. At the bottom. Nope, not yet.
What is?
It's sending an echoes while I'm shutting your mic off.
Okay, Waterbug. First of all, tell me, Waterbug, are you on your cell phone, or are you on a camera, or on a computer?
I'm on a phone.
I think you got it, Waterbug.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better. Well, we could hear you. It was echoing.
I'm echoing now?
No, not now.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, it's starting to echo.
Okay.
No, not now.
Waterbug? On the bottom end of your phone, where you plug in I believe you plug in the charger. There's the three parts where you have the backspace or whatever, and minimize the page. And one of those buttons will show you all the pages that are open. On my phone, it's on the bottom right-hand side of the corner. My phone's laying sideways right now. The bottom right-hand side of the corner, if I tap on that, it will show me all the pages that are open, including YouTube. You'll need to click on that and go to YouTube and mute that page there.
Okay, but y'all can hear me okay? Kim?
I can hear you. Let's see if it echoes.
Okay, I'm checking you. Is this echoing now?
I think it's better. Okay.
I'm not hearing any echo right now.
Nope. Okay. So, and like
check it.
She was gone. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Well, check this out, guys. What's going on is I got y'all on my TV. I got my internet through my TV on the big screen there.
Yeah.
And I got y'all, and I got myself on the phone, Cam. So I cut the volume off on the TV where I can hear you.
Great.
Okay, that explains it, Waterbug, because I guess we was hearing the volume coming from your TV then. It was backfeeding to us, but now you got that cut out.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
I ain't never done this before, so I'm a little new at it.
Well, you know what? It won't take you long till you're a master at it.
So, Ron, how have you been?
So I'm kind of curious to talk to Waterbug. I've seen him in chat lots of times. He's commented on my videos, and I'm sorry, I don't comment back to much of my. I love reading the comments. I'm not very good at replying back. But Waterbug, it's such a shock to see you on here. I mean, I never had any clue what you look like. This is awesome.
I'm just,
You
I'm
kinda
just,
look like our cousins.
He does. He does. He looks like the older cousin, of course. You know, I'm the youngest.
yeah, I'm old fart. I ain't but 60.
Well, you're not as old as I am. I'm 62.
Heck no. Kim,
Yeah.
do you realize, Kim, that I'm almost 700 days younger than you?
Yeah,
That's a lot of days.
that is a lot of days.
Yeah.
I'll be 63 in December.
Uh-huh.
So how
Yeah, I retired from the Army about a couple years ago. I just trying to take it a little easy right now.
how old are you, Waterbug?
Oh, I ain't but 60.
60. Well, you told me that a while ago. Okay.
Yeah. I got,
Wait a second. Wait a second. Waterbug, did you say 60?
yeah.
Now hold on a second, folks. We got to take a vote in the room. Do y'all think I'm 10 years younger or 10 years older than Waterbug?
Watch out, boy.
Okay, I take my cap off for this here. We got to do an age deal here, folks. Kim, tell us what it is.
You're the same age.
Shut up, Kim. Don't tell them that.
Okay. There's a guy in here, and like that, she was gone. Thank you for the $2 chat or super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in with us on the live stream.
Most time I wear a cap all the time. I'm about like Grizz. I can't go nowhere without the cap.
Here, I can put my cap on.
Well, you know what, Waterbug? When I take my cap off, I look older than you. But when I put it on, I look younger than you. So
There.
I'm leaving my cap on.
What you trying to do? Pick on me tonight?
That's right. I'm picking on you.
There's my cap. Can you
Hey,
read?
you look younger with the cap on too, Kim.
Yeah, I see you.
See, now Waterbug really does look the oldest.
I'm gonna get my cap on now since y'all gonna act like them.
There you go. Hey, take that cap off. You looked older than me before. I liked it better.
It's about the heat index here today was 110 degrees.
Oh, God.
They
No.
haven't been able to get outside and do nothing. It's so hot.
Oh, man, it barely hit 80 here today.
I mean, that was the heat index now. It wasn't the temperature. I think the temperature was like 99, you know.
Oh, okay. So the heat, it must have been the humidity that raised up your heat index.
Yeah, the temperature was about 99. The heat index about 110. Y'all watch all y'all's videos going out to Grizz's house, Kim. I enjoyed that. You done a good job on that camera and all.
I was trying my best. Okay. Coping alone is in the chat.
Oh, Coping, big hugs, hon. Coping, how you doing, hon?
She keeps
I know she's going to say no, but I would love to get her up on chat with us, but I know she'll say no.
Well, I'm going to put the link in there.
Then it's her choice.
she might not want to get up here with us old ugly looking boys. You reckon?
Oh, I know she wants. I know she wants to get up here with us, but she has some stuff that's been going on with stuff. She just got out of surgery, and that
okay.
woman, I'll tell you, that's our that gal's got so much funk that she could probably still kick my ass just coming out of surgery.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. She said she will for a minute.
Awesome.
There's the
Oh,
link.
that's awesome.
Come right on up, Kathy.
Put her on full screen. I want to see my sweetheart in full screen.
Oh, here.
Guys,
Oh, you're not going to give us a visual, are you, Kathy?
well now.
I had my hopes set. I was dreaming. Hey, I tell you what, folks, if y'all throw out a $2 super chat to Kim, Kathy will go on camera. Kat, you remember how this works, hon, don't you?
All right, just for 1 second.
Hey, there we go. Hey, you're beautiful, Kathy. You're beautiful. I love it. That was good. There we go. now, Kathy.
Yeah.
You remember when you dropped a $2 super chat for me and Kim to take our shirts off?
Oh my goodness.
Let's go there.
I'll think both of you guys got hit over the head with some pans that night, didn't you?
So, Kathy, you sound like you're recovering really good. You're really sounding good, Kat.
Well, actually, that was the hand surgery that I had. I'm getting ready to have the big operation August 20th.
Oh, okay.
So what were they
Okay.
doing?
So how is your hand doing?
My hand is doing great. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Awesome. So you got good mobility of it and everything?
I do.
Awesome.
I can't see chat. Okay, there I am.
Well,
There I am.
yeah, that's so cool. This is so cool that you came up here with us. Now, Waterbug, don't you
Yes,
get
sir?
no ideas, dude. She's my girlfriend.
I got
I'm
one
the,
out
only,
here.
I'm the only one that can peep through the knothole.
Yeah, I got a good one here at the house. She's sweet. Yep.
Yeah, she is.
Now you'll have to explain to Waterbug about the outhouse you built for me.
Okay, well, Waterbug, here's the outhouse that I built for her. She wanted me to build her an outhouse that would give her some privacy. Okay, and she wanted an outhouse that when she went on out there would keep the rain off of her and the snow. So I put up 4 corners and 1 privacy plank about 12 inches wide that give her some privacy, and 1 great big knothole in it, in the right location. And I'm the only one that can look through the knothole.
Boy, you ain't right.
And you're just figuring that out?
Yeah, some of them videos you make, Chris, you'll mess on them things, ain't you?
What was that?
I said, on some of them videos you make, you'll mess on some of them things. I get watching you, I get laughing. You are sport on some of them videos.
Oh, I try.
And I tell you, Waterbug, right above that knothole, I put "not your hole."
I don't blame you. I'll do the same thing I was you.
Hey, I got to tell you the honest truth. There was one time that I had this artificial eye that I stuck in my eyeball. I got blue eyes, but I had this brown eyeball that I stuck on in my eye just to trick her. And I'll tell you what, when I stuck my brown eye down there, she had a wicked finger. I tell you what, it hurt.
I agree. You talking
Yeah.
about that? You talking about that one eye? This is no joke. I have one
What's
eye.
that?
I got a prosthetic eye.
Oh, you got a prosthetic eye?
Eyeball. I do.
Oh, cool.
I
Cool.
lost
Show it to us.
No, I ain't gonna take it out on here, but I lost it
Oh,
while I was in the service.
That's cool. But you know what? That reminds me of a joke there, Waterbug. This one
What?
friend of mine I went down to the bar with, and he started hitting on the bartender. Well, the bartender says, "Okay, I'll go home with you for the night. Cost you $20."
Yeah, I'll show it to y'all.
And so that they went on home for the night. He says, "I want to try something a little bit exciting here." You know, she says, "Well, I got something exciting for you." You know, but you know what? I don't think I better tell this joke because it gets pretty crude.
But you know, you no joke. Besides, you know, you just cut the food with them eyes. What you do, like I was in a bar one time, and I told boy, I'll take my tongue and lick my eyeball. He said, "You full of crap," you know. I said, "No, I can do it, but it's gonna cost you a beer or two." And he said,
You
"Do
come
it,
up
man.
here and I'll
Don't think you can
supply
do
you with
So I
20
took
beers
my
you
eye
get
out.
on up here.
I took my eye out and licked it and stuck it back in. He said, "I'll be damned. I never thought you had a prosthetic eye." So he bought me a beer.
That's the way you do it.
You know, one time I was walking down this sidewalk and I kept hearing a noise 38, 38, 38, 38. And I kept getting closer and kept getting louder. And I got up there at the fence and there was a knothole there, and I looked in there and he poked me in the eye. He says, 39, 39, 39.
Damn.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. One time I was talking to old Kim, and he put me through the ringer. He should tell you about that.
What's that, Kim? What's she talking about?
Bobby Sprinkle had trouble with his wash machine, and we was giving him a hard time because of his pink panties. And he was starting to talk about a Ringer wash machine like Grizz has got now. And I said, well, that reminds me of the story. And about that time, Kathy was taking a drink of coffee. And I said, hadn't had that much fun since Mom caught her tit in the ringer. And she spit coffee all over the computer.
She did.
So
I remember
it
that.
was on Bobby's live stream, and I took a clip of that and put it up. It's on one of my videos.
I'll be doggone.
Couldn't have done it at a more perfect time.
And I didn't plan it. I was just talking, and I just kept talking, and I seen her drink that coffee, and I thought this is going to be good, and it was.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Waterbug, I'll tell you what, I'm so glad you come up on the panel.
Well,
You've been a long supporter of me. You followed my channel clear across the United States, clear to Washington State. I had a wonderful time. That was a trip of a lifetime. I mean to tell you. And I'm still paying for that trip, but it was still worth it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that watching y'all go across there. Me and my wife both watched it off and on, all down through there. I sure did. I like Kim's place and where y'all cut the food with each other when y'all was together. I sure enjoyed that.
Yeah. Grizz was really fun to be with while we was there, and he cooked some steelhead salmon. Oh my heavens. That was so good. And the way he cooked it, he took this piece of bark that came off of a log somehow. I don't know how he got it off there, but he laid that over to hold the heat into that salmon, and man, it was great. Marie gives me hugs. Hello, how are you?
Hiya, Marie.
Hello, Marie.
Hi, Marie. How you doing? Long time.
That's for Grizz, Kim.
Cheers, Waterbug.
Oh, I was drinking water.
That's good enough, Kim.
That's that Colorado water.
Now it's your turn, Cat.
Oh, I'm just drinking water. I actually just woke up. I need to go back to bed. I got a long day again tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But I saw you were on, and I said, oh, heck, I need to come in and mess with my men.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you did. But if you
Oh,
don't
me too.
know your name, you got to tell me who you are.
Oh, do I? Look.
Well,
Oh, look at that pretty face. Cat, leave your face up there. Don't turn the camera off.
Oh, I don't want to scare everybody. Come on now.
Now
You
you're on.
won't scare nobody. You're pretty.
Now do it again.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at that. I love that smile. Look at her. She is so good looking.
35 mile speed
Stay
limit.
up there. Huh?
35 speed limit.
All right. 35.
Yeah. No, I don't believe you're a 35-mile-an-hour type of girl. I think you're more like a 65 or 70-mile type of girl. Plus.
Maybe after my surgery.
Grizz, how's your dog?
Oh, Stir Fry, she's doing great. She's back to her full spunky self.
Oh, okay. All you need over there now is a milk cow, ain't it?
What's that?
I said, about all you need now over at your home's place is a milk cow, ain't it?
I think my download speed's starting to drag. The audio is starting to cut out quite a bit on me.
I said, you probably need to get you a milk cow now, don't you?
A cow. A milk cow.
Audio is really dragging here for me. I don't know why. It's got to be low internet speed.
A milk
might
cow. A cow. Meow. A cow. Moo.
A cow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With the udders.
a moo cow. A moo cow. Moo cow.
It's funny. I can't. I'm hearing something about a cow, but I ain't got no cows.
We know.
That's what he said. You need one. And a damn hearing aid. Huh?
He needs a hearing aid bad.
I need a cow. Well, you know what? I just urinated like a cow on a flat rock on out here.
Shit.
I can't wait till I get my new phone and I can get all the audio. I hate this when I get the dragging on my audio here.
Kim, you see what I'm talking about? Oh, Grizz, he's a mess, ain't he?
I love him to death. I love me some Grizz. Well, guys, I need to go back to bed. I got an early start. I got to be up at 6 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Lord have mercy. Well, you getting up early, ain't you?
Well, I got to be at the VA, and you know I got to hurry up and wait all day at the VA. So,
Been there, done that.
no, yeah,
I'm an old vet. I know what you're going through. Yep.
yeah. So, well, you guys have a great night and have lots of fun. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Thank
Good,
you, Kathy.
good
All
night,
right.
Cat. We're with you in spirit.
All right. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you for letting me come on, Kim.
Oh, you're always welcome.
All right. Well, keep on peeping, Grizz.
I sure will, honey.
Nice to meet you, Waterbug.
Nice to meet you too. You have a good evening, okay?
All right. Take care, everybody in chat.
I'll be right back. I need one more of these.
Okay.
Go get you a cold one, Grizz. You need it.
What about that apple pie? I took him some of that apple pie. Moonshine.
Yeah, you don't need to give him much of that. You had him walk around almost bow-legged when I was watching y'all when you was over there.
Yeah, it kicked him in the butt, didn't it?
Yeah, it kicked him one night there. I was watching it.
Yeah. How's the apple pie coming? Grizz?
Oh man, you know what, Kim? I got to tell you the honest truth. Who was it? Was it? I think I was on Bobby's live stream, and I swore I wasn't going to be drinking that stuff without you being there. But I didn't have no beer. My mountain water was well, they didn't have any here on the location, so I dabbed into it. I got about this much in the bottom of that jar still left in the of the apple pie.
Just right.
And oh man, it's still delicious.
Did you drink all the cherry?
Nope, I haven't touched any of that yet. I'm saving that after. Every time I go to dip into the stuff, it's just that apple pie just tastes so good. Of course, it's going to be my first choice.
Have you
Grizz, you don't do much on your other channel, do you?
What's that?
I say you don't do much on your other channel. You don't do many videos on your other channel, do you?
Yeah, I do a little bit. I don't release too much. I'm trying to mainly stick. I try to whenever I'm going to live stream, I try to live stream from my other channel, but I don't do much video on it. I'm trying to keep my hours, and all the videos that I've had in the past that were doing really good, that get me all the hours. Well, they're slowly slipping away, so I need to start spending more video time on this channel, to try to keep my hours on up.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten down to where I'm about 14,000 hours a year now, is where I'm at, and I keep on hearing rumor that quite possibly YouTube is going to raise their monetization limit up to 10,000 hours instead of 5.
Oh,
I think it's just a rumor. I really do. But I'm still thinking that I need to start keeping above the ball game just in case they do raise that limit.
Yeah. Kill what you do. Try to talk to the weatherman today.
yeah. Yeah, I put that, I sent them that video, and that was like a week and a half ago, and they put it up on the TV. If you type in, "Hey, Kevin," it'll probably come up.
Yeah, I see. I just watched it just a few minutes ago.
Well, I mean on the TV channel, not on my channel.
Oh, okay.
If you type in, "Hey Kevin, what's the weather like?" you'll see it.
Well, that must be your weatherman over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
When I seen that video, Kim, that's what I figured. It was something like that. I figured this was for the Weather Channel when I seen that.
Well, would I get a copyright if I played that on here?
No. Actually, Kim. Okay, on you posting links, YouTube does not like you posting links away from YouTube. Okay, but with that said, if you do it on occasion, then they don't, especially in chat. They're not going to say anything about it in chat. It's when you put it in descriptions that they don't like it.
Oh,
So yeah, you can post it on occasion in chat. I wouldn't worry about it at all. Just don't put it on your descriptions box.
well, I was going to play it.
Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know on that if they would copyright that or not.
Okay.
Do you have any? But on the other hand, if you don't have any copyright strikes, I would consider trying it if it was myself, but I would just consider it. I'm not saying to do it or not, but because it takes 3 strikes.
Well, Kim, y'all been having some hot weather, or y'all been having pretty nice weather?
It's been hot here.
It's been mellow here. I mean, the last 4 or 5 days, we've had a really light pineapple mist rain type of deal. We've had cool weather. Today was the first sunny day, and it got almost up to 80 today.
It's about dark at your house, ain't it, Grizz?
Yeah, it just started getting dark. Oh, I'm about a half hour, 45 minutes ago.
Okay, Waterbug, can you see chat?
No, I can't see chat for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, I posted a link to that Hey Kevin. And like tomorrow, they'll play something else. See? Uh-oh. What happened to Waterbug?
He probably dropped out. Keep an eye out. He might pop back up. Marvin, if you can still hear us, you can grab that same link.
But what they do is at 5:15 every evening here, they have a Hey Kevin, like we did. Hey Kevin, we want to know what the weather is. And then he talks right behind it. So I took that video, I made a video of it, and I had it ready, but I didn't want to put it on YouTube until it aired on the TV.
Yeah. It would have been nice if you had a note of what day it was going to be on TV.
Yeah.
So you could have posted it. So then you could have posted it the day before and say, hey, go to this site if you want to see us on here. You know, that would have been cool.
So YouTube don't like for you to post links.
Well, in your videos themselves and in your descriptions, no. And they don't want you promoting outside links in the chat below the videos that often either, but they will tolerate it some. Basically, what YouTube policy is, they want anything that you post that it's going to keep people in YouTube and not lead them away from YouTube.
Oh, okay. So if you post a link of a YouTube, it's okay.
Yeah, of a YouTube, it's okay. Yeah, as long as you're not leading people away from YouTube. And then the only other thing that you can get involved in, even if it is YouTube, if they have a copyright on it, then they can yellow flag you or whatever. They won't red flag you over that. It's a yellow flag, which that just means you share monetization.
Well, Grizz, it's 11 o'clock for me, so I believe I'm gonna shut it down.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here. My wife's been wanting to get my dinner fed to me, so I better get to it too.
Well, there you go. So anyhow, Grizz, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Hey, Kim, I appreciate being here. I love chatting with Kathy and Waterbug. It was a great time. We'll see y'all on the next one.
All right. Bye, y'all.
I can't see what's going on. I'm trying to close on out of here. What the hell? Am I still here? Close. Come on,